last time, you guys picked up the Aludan Eliza, who's the cat-like creature from outside the wood. She's got her cart and was going to be selling some things and needed to get to Alderheart to do that. But is a bit freaked out about traveling at the moment. So she enlisted your guys' help. She has promised you 40 gold and one item each from her cart that is below 50 gold. So you should expect those rewards once you get her there safely. You traveled to Winnowing Reach with her, and on the way were attacked by some ember bats, which aren't normally seen this far south of the grove. So this was a strange occurrence, and you figure, obviously, that these fire creatures are happening with more and more, um, like, are more likely to be seen further south. You met with Walden Crane, who's the Corvum and the magistrate of Winnowing Reach, who said that he would write you a letter of introduction to the Bird Folk Council if you were to either take care of a quote-unquote evil witch that lives in the swamp, or if you were to save Henna Brightspark, a Luma researcher that has seemed to have gotten herself stuck in a pickle amongst some slime caverns. You would be rewarded if you did both. And Volker also gave him a map to the bandit camp, and he promised 100 gold reward if the map proved to be true, which he's going to be confirming while you guys are on your little adventure. And so you traveled out to the witch's hut, the witch you suspected being Penny Figs, which was proven correct. And you interrupted her as she was attempting to do a summoning to investigate more about what has been happening in this Scorched Grove, specifically about a large, looming, dark humanoid creature that both her and Maybell had seen. Her summoning went awry, and she accidentally summoned a red creature that spoke in a language none of you knew, and you easily disposed of it when it attacked, and it turned to ash. She gave you a potion of Featherfall, as well as her flute that's made of a horn to give to Walden in order to try to convince him of her death. And when we last left off, we were heading out of her hut and towards the Mockton Caverns. To get to the Mockton Caverns, you have to go through the swamp and wetlands, and you know and have seen while traveling to Penny's hut that there is a wooden boardwalk that reaches from Winnowing Reach to the caverns. You obviously stepped off that path to get to the hut. So if you want to get back to the boardwalk, it would be like a little bit out of the way, but it would be the safer option.
I like how Maybell's in the mountains and the rest of us are lost at sea.
A wise deer knows not to go places they dare not tread.
Well, would probably want to stay on the safe path due to having our little friend with us.
Agreed. It's a bit risky, especially if there might be trouble where we're actually headed.
I would ask before we make our way there if we have the time to have a quick break.
Sure.
Don't worry, I can practice. I can practice throwing the stick.
Well, you certainly can.
Any particular reason for the rest?
Well, that creature, that Penny accidentally on purposely summoned, kind of knocked me around a little bit. I'd like to sort myself out.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you don't think our caravan will leave without us from Winnowing Reach, do we?
Probably not. I only need maybe an hour at most.
Sounds fine to me.
Basically angling for a short rest.
Yep.
Yep. So you guys can find like a safe spot in the swamp if that's what you're intending to just have a sit down. It's a bit wet.
Cup of squishy squat.
Yeah, love
And
that.
Endo does throw a stick. And he catches it. He throws 2 sticks. And he actually catches both.
You're getting pretty good at that, small fry.
Yep. I'm training real hard.
Well, if you're considering how good you're getting at that, if we focus on running the coin through your fingers, you're getting very close to actually real knives.
Oh, okay. Can I have a coin, please?
You certainly can.
Townok grumbles a little and gives him a silver.
Yeah, he'll try to move it through his fingers and it falls into the swamp and disappears into the muck. He tries to dig the muck, try to get it out again, but he has having trouble finding it.
Endo,
Yeah.
if he gives you another coin, just watch how I do it first and try and copy, okay?
Okay, can I have another coin, please?
All right, but this is your last one if you're going to be just losing him in the mud.
Okay.
Townok will give him another one.
Okay, now watch very carefully.
He's staring at you.
And Ivo will start flipping the coins through his fingers.
And Endo succeeds with a crit. He does it very well.
You have to do this a couple of times a day for a little while to make sure your hands are agile enough.
Okay. I'm excited. Townok, soon I'm gonna throw knives.
Sure you are, kid.
Our regular little troublemaker.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, I'll show it to you.
But thank you for letting me take that rest. I did need it.
Yeah, if you're all done with the rest, you can make your way back towards Winnowing Reach, and that'll get you onto the boardwalk. And heading onto the boardwalk, it is well worn by researchers and it was especially used in the past. However, the caverns themselves are quite vast and largely uncharted, and there are many entrances and exits that lead through these caverns. Though the boardwalk does lead to the main area where the researchers tend to go. Generally, researchers also go with folk who are more experienced in navigating the caverns. Hannah obviously did not do that. With the recent fires and bandit activity, researchers have been avoiding going too deep into the swamp and caverns and just generally finding as many slimes as they can just around Winnowing Reach itself. But the boardwalk still provides a relatively safe passage into the caverns, and as you walk through, you can see bubbles popping out from the pools of water on the sides, and some of the misshapen trees around the boardwalk do seem to have some slimes sticking to the trunks, although they're not giving you any problem as you walk onto the boardwalk.
Is this really the stuff that they're making that potions and stuff out of?
Absolutely.
Ugh.
Well, they might do something with it. I don't know. It just seems a little
I
weird.
mean, you process it. You don't just like lick it off the tree.
I'd hope not.
Mm.
Yeah, some of the green slimes are interesting. They have little bone fragments you can actually see as they move about.
Well, would eye the bones and then just kind of eye Talnik. Kind of think about whether or not he actually hawks up bones.
What are you looking at?
um, question. Do you eat things whole, like, and do the?
The what?
The pellets. Do you do the pellets?
Well, that's a rude question.
Oh no! Sorry.
Townok just kind of ruffles up his feathers a little and does not answer.
Maybe we should try and find someone to try and direct us to where this person went. Maybe a researcher, guys?
Makes sense to me. But that said, don't we know about where they ended up? Was the Mockton Caverns, right?
Mhm.
Do you know exactly which cavern?
Could be wrong, but as far as I understand it, that just refers to a single big cave system more than anything. If she went alone, no one's gonna know which cavern she went to either.
No, but they may know a general entrance she may have entered.
The main one.
I don't know. I'll just try and give us a point of starting.
We don't go caving a lot.
No, I'm a bird. I generally don't go in caves.
Are you guys walking towards the Mockton Caverns as you're having this conversation?
I believe so, because we were already seeing slimes and stuff.
Yeah, so you also see in the distance like the hills and things that are kind of the upper end of these caverns as you walk closer and closer to them. And you can make a survival check to see if you can figure out where she's gone.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah.
+0.
That one.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Hey!
Taunok and Ivo, as you reach the end of the boardwalk, you can see little scuffles and bird footprints as leading into one of the cavern entrances. And the particular cavern that she seemed to enter seems to be maybe one of the older caves or not as recently used, because although there is wooden struts around the entrance to keep the cave open, they are pretty well worn and rotting.
Townok just indicates the tracks with a long talon and looks at Ivo and says, "See, look, we just follow the footprints. It's not that hard."
Well, I'm glad she was so considerate to leave them.
And as you peer inside the cavern, it's pretty dark in there. The swamp waters have been seeping into the caves so they are damp. There's water dripping from the ceiling of the cavern into pools of water below. And the wooden struts do continue down a 50-foot tunnel that leads into the main cave. You can tell, even without a check, that moving through this entrance haphazardly could result in a cave-in.
Hmm. This could be a little more difficult than we thought.
Possibly.
I
Go on.
I don't know about this.
Is it possible to a degree, like, stick our head inside of the hole and see if there's anything we can use to shore it up, or what areas to avoid specifically?
Yeah, you can stick your head in and make an investigation check.
I would like to help by casting light on a pebble and kind of tossing it into the hole.
And that is a good idea. So yeah, you've got advantage.
Huzzah!
So yeah, you definitely see some areas where you can hold up, although you do notice that if you just hold up some areas and then also perhaps knock down some of the struts to cause like smaller cave-ins, that will create a safe enough passage that you don't have to worry.
Well, it appears if we just put up some struts over there and maybe cave in that little bit there, it should make the entrance a lot more secure.
Hmm. And you're sure that caving in part of it's not going to bring the whole thing down?
Well, I can't give you 100% guarantee, but it seems like a good idea.
Hmm.
Sure, our target isn't gonna be down there.
Well, I'm not saying to cave in the entire entrance, just that
No,
tiny
no,
bit.
I mean, I don't really know. Are Lumas that smaller than you normally? I just don't want to accidentally cave in someone who may be hiding.
They do tend to be pretty small, if memory serves. Haven't seen one in a long while, though.
And Tanak, with your dark vision, you would see through the entire tunnel, and you did not spot any Lumas in there.
Still, unless they're big enough to still be seen, and I certainly didn't catch sight of anything, so we're probably all right. All right, well, you want to do the honors, or do you need a little muscle?
Definitely gonna need a little muscle. Endo?
Yep, I can help. What should I do?
Mm,
I think
You can stay here and supervise and make sure that we're all safe while we're doing this.
um, and I cast light on one of his sticks that he's probably holding.
Oh, okay, I'll hold this up real high.
Mm-hmm.
And you supervise to make sure that no one gets hurt.
Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna be the leader.
Yeah.
No, if you're gonna supervise, you need to do it from the back. That way, if something gets hurt, it's not you. Because then who's gonna know that you got hurt?
It's true, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna go to the back. And he waddles back behind everybody. Okay, I'm ready.
All right. You point me at it, I'll rip it down, shore it up.
Yep, and I'll point out the areas that need that need dealing with, so to try and make it easier for him.
Yeah, make an range attack roll,
A ranged attack roll. Ooh.
or just like a bow, whatever.
Who, me or Tarnak?
Oh no. Okay, yeah. So you knock down the areas where he talks about, cause a little bit of a cave in those specific areas, and some dust kind of billows up as the rocks fall.
I don't know how some Strix do this down here. Well, that part's taken care of. What are we going to shore up the rest with?
That's a very good question.
Let me see. And Taunok just starts kind of rummaging through his pack to see what he has that might be useful.
Counterfeit pole.
I mean, I have some pittance.
I do too, but I'm not sure that'll be big enough. I mean,
There are still some misshapen trees outside the cavern you can snag.
I'll probably be sturdier than any of this stuff. All right. Taunok will go and start attempting to collect a tree or two.
Yeah, these trees obviously have seen better days.
Mm-hmm. Just take his time, work them down, break them down, use weapons as needed to finish that job, and drag him in, shore stuff up, following Ivo's directions.
Just leans into the rest of the group. It seems Tarnak could have been a lumberjack in his heyday.
What's a lumberjack?
It's like a smith, but they work with worse materials.
Oh, okay.
There's someone who take down trees professionally.
Yeah,
They
you're
work
able
with-
to make the tunnel super safe and make your way inside. And with that, I can take you to. Ta-da! Yeah, you've made it into the main opening or cavern system. And Endo has just run a little bit. Whoop.
Oh, I just
Am I a little-
realized
Yes?
it has not mattered so far, but Taunok still has a level of exhaustion.
Oh, I forgot
So-
about that. Thank you for reminding.
Luckily, yeah, hasn't mattered. Rolled double 20s on survival, but
Okay, making your way into the cavern. It's pretty open in some areas, and you do see some luminescent slime trails. Whoop, there we go. Just kind of leading off that way.
Have light cast on an item Endo is holding. Could we please have a little light bubble on Endo?
Yep.
Thank you.
Everyone needs to stop for a second.
why?
And he'll just point at a whatever that is. I'm guessing it's a slime.
Yeah, it is a slightly glowing with some kind of luminescence sticking to the wall on. Whoop, I'm still on the thingy.
Oh,
Sticking to the wall on this side and just minding its own business. It's kind of just moving south on the map.
huh.
Does it appear to have noticed us?
Nope.
I mean, our missing researcher was here after those things, right? So
Yeah, kind of bright spark.
maybe we should follow it. Just a thought.
It doesn't seem like it's going anywhere very fast. Should we check this room first?
This way seems clear at a glance.
Do you want me or Tarnuk to go first?
If you want, I can be pretty.
If we're
chatty.
going that way, I might as well go first. I'm not going to be any use from back here. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh, yep. Mind the feathers. Yep.
Just I'll say because Ivo can't see in the dark, he would have used some oil in his hooded lantern.
Yep, makes sense. I preemptively gave people light, assuming they would use some kind of light source.
Looks clear, but it also looks like it spreads out a bit. All right. Keep close, folks.
Tarnok just slowly plods his way forward, keeping his one good eye out. What about that tunnel that goes off the map?
I'll just say it's a cave-in. All of the maps or the stuff that goes off the maps are cave-in. My computer could not handle big maps, unfortunately.
Sounds fair.
Big map
There's a
for
whole
me.
big network down here. Well, that's a cave-in, and it's an interesting rail system they have set up. Oh. Oh.
And Tarnok just holds up a talon for everyone to wait. Because he sees another slime. Probably the same slime.
Endo? No.
He's coming.
Yeah, I'll pick him up, put him on my shoulders. Here you go, bud.
Thank you. And yeah, that slime is still going on the wall, just casually keeps going south.
Not sure if that's the same slime. Can't quite tell, but we have a friend coming along. Same way, it looks like.
Is there any footprints apart from, or I should say, claw prints and hoof prints apart from ours?
Yeah, you can make a perception or investigation check.
Plus, another cave-in. This place seems pretty unstable.
Yeah, you see some prints in this direction.
Well, there does seem to be some prints heading towards this bridge here. So maybe that's the direction we need to go.
Sounds fair to me.
Endo, keep going.
How far can you see that way anyway, Ivo?
I can see probably what looks to be halfway across the bridge.
Alright. I can see a little beyond where the light is. It looks like it's a pretty short bridge. Maybe.
Yeah, then maybe I can see it at just the very edge of the bridge then.
Yeah, about 10, 15 feet across.
Yeah, give or take.
Do we want to check out this tunnel to the right here, just so we've covered our bases?
Sure. Do you want me to just go down there quickly?
Sure, you do that. Oh, yeah.
Townok will kind of just keep himself between the slime and the group.
And I will make a dex check. Or dexterity saving throw.
Oof.
You get accosted by. It's a slime. It just needs to let me right click it, get it. There.
That's not a cool slime at all. That's an icky one.
Yeah, this is one of the green slimes that you've been seeing outside with bone of, it seems like bird folk or other small folk within it that it has been digesting. And you all can make a initiative rolls as it lands on Ivo.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't noticed that before. At least for me, whenever you roll anything, Rob, it takes it a while to pop up in the chat.
Mm.
Yeah, that's because I'm rolling
But your
3D
initiative,
dice.
your roll showed up.
Mm.
Yeah, but it showed up in the turn order before it showed up in the chat.
Yeah, it generally does. Stuff that's just in the chat takes a little longer because of the 3D dice, but initiative goes straight in.
Interesting.
Ivo did not agree to go on Nickelodeon to get slimed.
Okay, Volker is up first.
So there's one on Volker or one on Ivo?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, did it get a surprise turn or anything?
Nope. I just say it landed on him.
Okay.
All right, well. Which probably
Yeah.
misses.
Nope, you hit it. The slime is slow and relatively unreactive, and you do get this attack off it. Ivo.
I would like to cunning action disengage.
Yeah, I'll allow it. As you try to tear at this slime that's against you, you do feel a slight burning from it, but you're able to pull it away before it does any lasting damage.
And then I will ready an action for if it continues to come towards me.
Okay.
And that's it.
Down.
Townok does not relish the idea of sticking his hands in that. And so, instead, he is going to unsling his crossbow, take a step to get a better shot, and fire.
Yep, you hit it real good. And it takes that piercing damage.
Probably less.
Yep. It
A
takes a
bolt streaks into it. It just starts to fizzle and melt.
and it is
You
a
vote.
it starts going in this direction to attack Taunok.
I would like to use my readied action.
Yes, go ahead.
And because I am patient, my readied actions are at advantage. So let's see if I hit it with a dagger.
Yep, you hit it real good. And before it has a chance to attack Taunok, it does just kind of as if it melts down, and all the bones that were part of it kind of like raise to the surface. But with that, the vibrations have allowed this slime to catch his attention. So the other slime comes up and it attacks Taunok.
Hey, what the?
And 17 to hit.
That is currently a hit on Taunok.
You take 5 damage. And I will put it in the turn order. Maybell.
Mace.
That's my first crit. Yeah.
Was that like the spray kind or like the hammer kind?
The spiky
Mace.
kind.
Yep, you hit it. It doesn't seem to do as much damage as you thought it would, but you have smushed it a bit.
And you two smush. That's all.
Hey, watch where you're swinging that thing.
And as you pull your mace back, you do need to make a strength saving throw as your mace sticks into the slime.
No.
Yeah, I've just assumed that the dagger I throw into the acid one, I'm just not getting back.
And yeah, you're able to pull your mace back. And yeah, you're able to get it back, but it's like rusty and kind of damaged at this point.
Yeah, I'd leave it.
Ah, the
Yeah,
black
have
pudding
my
effect,
mace.
my favorite.
I just wanted the image of you like trying to pull it out and then it finally releases and you just smack yourself in the head with the mace as it pulls out. But you're stronger than that, so my dreams
Very
are
strong.
dead.
Volker.
Look at that. Max damage 3 times in a row.
Nice.
And yeah, with that, you do also kill this other slime. Whoops. Roll20 is being super slow. My apologies.
Hey, it's all good. What's D&D if you are having technical problems?
That's called in-person D&D.
And yeah, with that, you are out of this initiative.
You guys okay up there?
Yep, I'm good.
Ugh. Oh, that thing tastes awful.
Taunok wipes the spray of dead ooze off of him.
Over this way. How far down does that water look?
It looks like it continues pretty far down. And you can't see that far.
Oh, okay, so it's like pretty far below the bridge.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
guessing this would be a drop off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's
You
no.
do see a little bit of, you do hear a bit of like bubbling down there, so you know it's probably water.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of a drop off here, so you can't really continue any further.
No other surprises?
Well, I don't want to jump in and find out unless you do.
I don't know. You seem to like jumping off of stuff well enough earlier.
I mean, as long as it's fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
Hey, Endo, did you see that dagger fly up the hall?
I did. It was so cool.
That's you.
It went
eventually.
whoosh.
Yep, I'll teach
Yep.
you how to do that eventually.
Thank you. I'm excited. I want to learn it so bad. It'll be like this. And he throws a stick at the cave wall.
Well, at least we know the green ones don't like us, and if we disturb the fluorescent ones, they'll join in.
Speaking of, I think I see another one of those shiny ones up ahead,
Yeah,
just to the south of the bridge.
I caught a glimpse of it from the bottom of this passage.
Chaunok examines this bridge. How's it looking?
Make a investigation check.
Do you have a hand there, big guy?
Looks like a bridge.
Yep. I mean, you got advantage with Ivo
But
helping.
disadvantage from my
Oh, yeah.
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 exhaustion.
Yeah, looks like a bridge.
Well, do you want to lead the path then?
How about we look back to the north? Just make sure we're not leaving anything behind us.
I'm gonna come pick up Endo. And while they're kind of like doing that passing, I would like to use my majestic deer leap to just take Endo and just kind of hop over
Yep,
the bridge.
you can do that.
Mabel!
Chaunok is like glaring daggers at Maybell,
That
looking
was so cool.
terrified.
I'm not looking at them at all. I'm just keeping eyes on the ground and on our little German. Making sure that we connect to a safe landing.
This strange sort of dual issue here where, like, as a player, I really like Indo here, but as a character, I feel like Volk would be like, can anyone explain why we're bringing a child with us for all of this?
You want to go all the way back to this village, drop him off?
Well, he didn't actually say it. It's just that's me, like, just having that conflict internally of like what I like, because Indo's is fun to have around, but I don't know what Volker would think about it. He hasn't said anything, but
I come up over to this bridge and I'd like to set like pretty much everything down. And I'm gonna tentatively like just kind of hop back over here. And I'm gonna sort of try to pick up Taunuk, judge how heavy he is.
Way too heavy.
Way too heavy. I'm gonna try to pick him up a little bit.
His equipment alone is heavy enough that he can't fly.
How much equipment do you have?
100 pounds even right now.
How much do you weigh?
About 225 pounds.
You know what? Good point. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna pick you up. It wasn't for lack of trying.
Yep.
No.
Ivar and Volker were able to get across, no problem.
Volker's carrying 16 pounds.
Yeah. Volker?
Yeah, I'll pick my pack and stuff back up and no, wave the light Mr. Talnek.
Okay.
Hey,
He goes to the edge here and starts waving it. And Volker, you do notice that this side is not as deep down as the other.
How deep is it?
Let's say 30 feet.
hey, Volker?
Maybe you guys should go. I'll keep a rear guard just in case any more of those things try to find their way in.
Focus on the light.
Yeah, you can jump good, yeah? You can just jump and then spread your wings a bit and then, just whoosh.
Endo,
Just
it's,
whoosh like Ivo did.
Endo, it's because he's a coward.
Oh no, that's mean
None
though.
of that.
Taunok, if this is loud enough for Taunok to hear, which I'm assuming it is,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
just
As he's talking, I do my best to stuff
Immediately
one of his
just-
apples in his beak.
completely just like puffs right up. He's like, "Well, I'll show you." Very, very tentatively, just starts to work his way out across the bridge, like a few inches at a time. It might be a while, but assuming it doesn't break, he will get across.
Yeah, let's make this fun. Make a dex check. That one, I guess
Dex check or
would work.
dex save?
Dex check to see if you've got if you like choosing the good areas to like put your
Cool,
feet.
so I have disadvantage on that then.
Oh my god, are we gonna kill another player on a bridge?
Hold on.
Yes.
Seeing how much trouble he's going
He
through,
is-
I would like to
but-
give him bless.
Bless would not help with that.
Yeah,
wouldn't.
like, one of your feet goes through the bridge in one of the places that you put it down is particularly rotted with wood, but you haven't fallen.
As soon as that happens, like, he is booking it back to just like, nope, I think it's a better idea that I stand guard. Mm-hmm. Yep. Can't have anything sneaking up on you, after all.
But you're all the way over there. What are you gonna do if more slimes come?
Well, I'll stop them here before they come across the bridge to get you.
But what if there's slimes over here? I mean, there's a slime over there.
Well, fine, maybe. All right. Oh, all right.
If you don't come across, I'm gonna give him a knife.
Maybe you can give me a knife anyway?
Taunok will back up and just shut his one good eye and just take a running leap, which his running long jump is like almost 20 feet because of his strength. Let me check it.
Oh yeah, he would make it.
Yeah, it would be a 17-foot long jump.
Nice.
You did it! You're over here!
Good work, Talnek.
Yep, I'm over here. Well, you made some good points, so yep.
And jumps at him and gives him a hug.
Hey, Volker.
Little Jervine, so easy enough to hold, but Taunok is going to hold him and rapidly just move to like the nearest wall that he can kind of lean against for a minute.
Yeah, Volker, could you give me a hand checking these tracks to see what direction they went in?
Yep.
Yeah, make a survival check with advantage.
No?
You're not too sure. You kind of lose the trail out there.
Yeah, I can't really see the trail from this point on.
So for future reference, I'll do the rolling because I have a +3 to survival.
Can I
That's
help?
fair.
Let me give it a crack.
Go ahead.
Ha! No.
Yeah, you also kind of distract your head. You see what they're pointing out and you can't see anything else.
Well, looks like we'll just have to investigate the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably another way out over here anyway. So best to find it.
Well, we do also have one of
After all, those
those...
tracks could lead right back out.
It's possible.
I'm trying to pay attention to Townock while not making it obvious I'm watching him. Because
I mean, he's still very ruffled and breathing quite heavily.
I think maybe this is my chance to find whether or not he actually hurls pellets. Like,
Oops.
Oh no! The Gerbine has been slimed.
Either that or the Gerbine's firing purple lasers from his eyes.
gotta make him the squiggly lasers.
So that's why we're keeping him around.
Yep.
Yeah, don't you know that at level 3 he can cast Lightning Bolt at will?
From
Ooh.
his eyeballs.
Yep. And it's a fancy purple lightning bolt.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, might as well. Yeah.
Talonok will kind of get himself together and start poking around again.
Yeah, make an investigation check.
I'm really good at that, by the way.
Ooh, I am not great at those.
Yeah, whoever wants to investigate can make one or help each other.
Hey, I got a 4.
I am smart, so I'm good at investigating.
Volker's the only smart one.
I mean, I got a
some-
+5.
A couple things you notice with that investigation check is
We're in a cave.
yeah.
You know what? Now that I really look at my skills, I don't have investigation on here.
What?
Yeah, I don't have investigation on my character sheet.
I've seen
Yeah.
that happen occasionally with these character sheets for some reason. Sometimes certain
Yeah.
skills fall off for some reason.
Huh.
I guess I'm not investigating.
You can
I
add
mean,
it. You
It's
can
just a
add
straight
it,
intelligence check unless you're proficient.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
but you can add it to the sheet. It's not too hard.
Yeah, Volker notices the caustic slimes over here within this little tunnel, as well as this part here is only about 10 feet down.
So towards the slimes or into the water?
I'm not a very strong swimmer.
I'm just gonna go quiet for a second and just start sticking my head around corners.
Yep.
Well, none of us are ducks, so I'm pretty sure that as birds, we're not real great with water either.
Oh,
The water itself, you notice, isn't too deep.
I did learn something researching birds around this, which is that apparently owls are one of the only birds that are not at least water repellent.
Yeah, it's not good when they end up in water.
But they have those big fluffy feathers and not like the
Yeah, that's
the
exactly
slick,
what it
Yeah.
is.
the,
It's
the
the
slick feathers.
the adaptation that makes them fly silently also makes them not waterproof like a bunch of the other birds are.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a stone at Taunak.
Ow! What was that?
Yeah, it's gonna point in the direction of the things he sees, which would confirm what Volker saw.
Okay. At this point, that's a wall from where I am.
Well, if they're not jumping on me, I'm gonna keep going. That's a lot of them.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Do you reckon we should try and take them out? Oh.
They aren't chasing us down yet. Maybe we just keep exploring. Might be a different cavern. That's actually where we're going. No need to pick fights. We don't need to.
Okay, I'll just head down here. Just don't go picking fights then.
Right. Taunok will keep his butt planted right here for the moment. Crossbow out.
Nivo, you can make a perception check as you're looking around. Yeah, you did notice one more of the sticky slime. Right.
Oh, is it excited to come back round this way? Yeah, it seems that we've got the sticky slime around that area, and the others up north. So it's either slimes or water.
How are we gonna get down there, though?
Maybe ask Volker?
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
that far down, we can just jump.
Like how the wizard's like, we can just jump.
Yeah.
It's not wrong. Probably.
Or we could, we could. Taunok, you could hold a rope and lower the rest of us down, and then.
Well, you said you had titans, right?
Yeah, we do.
Good. See, you came better prepared than we thought. Yeah.
Is there a place where the drop-off's a lot less or something?
We're here.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we could do that. Let me, Taunok will start fishing around in his bag for rope and pythons and all that good stuff.
I just realized I have a scholar's pack, which is the most useless thing in a cave.
Oh my goodness, the Scholar's Pack is so disappointingly useless in almost every situation.
Unless you're in a library.
Yep.
I have a little bag of sand. Why? Why do I have a little bag of
I
sand?
think it's for drying ink.
Oh, yeah, probably. As if anybody ever gets that detailed in a D&D game.
Right?
Well, you wrote the letter, but you didn't use the sand, so the ink got runny and no one can read it.
All right. So Taunok will fish out his pythons and his rope and hand them over to Maybell and be like, "There."
Sure. Yeah, I'll do my best to install it properly and kind of make sure it's safe to the best of my ability and use it and do some crazy jumps with the rope a few times and call it a day.
Yeah, make a strength check to see how well you've hammered these pitons into the wall.
Strength. Just raw strength?
Yeah, that seems like the thing to do. Yep, you did
Oh.
real good.
Oh yeah, you'll be safe.
These pittance are never leaving that wall ever again.
Good luck getting them out of the rocks now.
You
Take
sure you
those off
don't need
your
a couple
character
more than that? Because it looks like it might still be a little loose.
Nah, we're good. We, on my honor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna slap Tarnak on the back. It's time to go, Sir Tarnak the Brave. And Ivo just jumps in the water.
Oh, yep. You land in the water. I don't think you take any damage for just 10 feet. And you're up to your knees. The
I was
bird
gonna say,
equivalent of knees.
he can glide anyway.
Yeah.
Also, I'm a swimmer.
That's fun.
So bird equivalent. So up to your knees would essentially be up to your ankle.
Yeah.
Because that's actually that band in their leg is their ankle.
Yeah.
So I'll climb down the rope.
Taunok is going to give one last, probably fruitless attempt to find a path that does not involve climbing down a cliff.
Ew. Oh.
But if that proves fruitless, he will very slowly climb down.
Yeah, I wouldn't call this undergrowth, but that's fun. So yes, you do search around, you don't find anything. You're able to get yourself down. And then Endo jumps, copying Ivo.
Oh, no. Tarak will try to catch him.
Make a deck check to catch things. Dex check.
Ooh.
You don't manage to get to him in time, and he jumps in the water, and he's just fine.
I was gonna
It's
say,
up to
they have like a 30-foot jump anyway, but still. Oh.
yeah. He splashes in the water and says, "Yay!" And it's literally up to his literal knees, not his ankle.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use the rope and climb down.
Yeah, and you're able to get down, and I assume you make your way towards the shallower end at the north.
Sure.
Yeah.
And move you guys over there. Once my roll 20 low.
I'm all loaded.
Yeah, I'm still loading.
Yeah, I am too.
Ooh, I'm in.
Yeah, let me grab Endo because I wasn't sure you're going to bring him.
Apparently, we're going to bring him everywhere.
Apparently. That's okay. Where did he
Yeah, it's just a
go?
dragon's lair. What harm can bringing a little mouse child with us? Yeah, that's no big deal.
He's gonna win the heart of the dragon by being too damn cute.
Like a true hero. Okay, so I'm loaded in, but apparently now Townok cannot move. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm going to reload my page.
That's weird. I'll also double check your token in case I killed something.
I was able to move him when I first got there, and then it stopped working. So I'm assuming
Okay.
it's just roll 20. Oh, I thought I could move him, and I couldn't. That's what happened. Okay. Well, I'm good now.
Okay.
Well, onwards, I suppose.
And Endo shakes himself to try to get himself dry.
Do you want me to go on ahead a little bit?
Yeah, that makes sense. That might be a good idea. I'll stay behind you just in case things go wrong.
Okay.
I'll just signal to town it is on multiple paths.
Townok will nod and God, I guess he will also try to be stealthy.
Go ahead. Anyone who wants to be stealthy can make your stealth check.
I rolled 20 crash, so I'm trying to get back in.
Roll 20!
Sneaking Endo when he crouches like that, right?
What? Yeah.
We should do the same.
Okay. I can do it. Endo tries really hard, but he keeps kicking some loose rocks and making some noise.
Yep. Keep stumbling with him.
Yeah, I'm
And
just
then
gonna...
once Matt is back, we keep going.
Yeah, let's say I'll signal to Townok if he that I'm gonna head south when Matt gets back.
Okay.
Townok will pretty much just hold position whenever Ivo. He's going to keep Ivo in sight, but otherwise keep his distance.
For some reason, I can get back into the game, but it will not load this map.
Huh.
That's weird.
Very.
Do you want to maybe drag us to the world map? See if that helps him?
Oh yeah, let me see. I'll also go there just in case that's doing something for some reason. And then I'll go back to the cavern. Okay, I've made it into the cavern, and now I will pull you all together.
Yep.
I think roll 20's nearly throttled. I'm back in now.
Matt, were you able to get in?
So, I mean, it freezes, and then I get a thing that says, this page is slowing down your browser. To speed up your browser, stop this page. So Roll20 is
No.
breaking my browser entirely.
But the map is so small.
Something that might. The only thing I can think of, because it's not like you have the big slowdown thingy on. There's a setting that you can turn on for the maps that's update maps only when the tokens are placed. That might help.
I think I got it. I can also technically turn off dynamic lighting and just trust you guys.
I think actually, I don't know. Let me. I'm gonna try a different browser.
I was gonna say dynamic lighting by itself usually isn't a big lag inducer as long as you've got it set to only update on drop and don't have Explorer mode on
Okay.
or
Let me
Fog
double-
of War or whatever it's called now.
Yeah.
Okay. That's off. The movement is on. So
So
Well, I mean, I play on the browser Opera, and I always get the message in Roll20 saying it's an unsupported browser, but I don't get any real issues.
yeah, we've been learning lots about map lag in the Mad Mage game I'm running because oh boy are those maps big. And
yeah,
if
they
you don't
are.
have everything set up just so to minimize the lag from them, oh boy, does no one's Roll20 like it.
All right, so here, because I normally use Firefox for everything, but I'm using Chrome right now to see if it'll work, and it seems to be working. Part of the problem that I have with Firefox, I think, is that I have a lot of add-ons on my Firefox, and
that might do it.
sometimes it does cause issues. Okay, I'm back. I'm back in Chrome, and we're good to go.
yay!
Huzzah!
We win.
Then I shall continue to be Ivo the sneaky little bird.
Yes, you may continue to sneak.
I am super sneaky.
Heck yeah, you are.
Hilariously, now I'm actually in both because I just went back to my Firefox and it's working now. So now I have it on both browsers.
Ain't that the way?
Terra, do I see anything there?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Oh, you just might be seeing like the T of the deck of many.
Right, okay. I was just
The
making
thing.
sure. I'm seeing the fourth wall.
Oh no! Yeah, unfortunately, the maps that came with Humblewood have that little copyright on it.
Yeah,
I
that's
usually
fine.
try and crop those out, but sometimes when you do that, they put it in such a place that you can't crop it out, so you end up
That's
losing
a
too
good
much of
idea.
the map. But yeah,
I will do
that's
that
what
for
I
next
do is
time.
I make it it makes the map a little bit smaller, but most of the time you're just missing a few squares that don't matter anyway. But sometimes, especially if you're getting it from places that aren't, official, like somebody like made a map and they put their, Patreon or whatever all over it as like a watermark. Obviously,
Mm,
in those instances, either you just don't use them or you leave it there because you can't crop it.
yeah, this one I could easily crop. I know for next time.
As Ivo was starting to move out of sight, Taunok will just gesture the others forward and then continue following behind as not super stealthy, but trying to be.
Do I see anything in here? Any
Oh,
slimes or
let me roll a stealth check just
anything?
Yeah, make a investigation or perception check.
I think I'll prefer investigation.
Yeah, go ahead.
kicking rocks and screaming while I'm trying to stealth.
Yeah, you don't notice any slimes or anything for that matter. It just seems like a dead end.
This way just seems like a dead end. I'll just wait to make sure.
Right, try the north then.
Excuse me then?
Yep, sorry. Oh, mind the elbows, yep.
Excuse me? Excuse me? He'll immediately put his wing out to town it before he gets any closer.
Taunok will gesture to the same of like this hold motion to the people behind.
Just hold for a second. I want to get a little bit closer. There's appears to be multiples of the fluorescent slimes, and there seems to be something quite large in the middle there. I don't know what it is.
Does it look like another slime?
I couldn't tell you exactly what it is, but it's much bigger.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, what you saw, Ivo, was a larger slime-looking thing, kind of, what do you call it? Shimmery rainbow colored.
Yeah, I say it's one of
Iridescent.
those. Yeah, it's one of those. It probably is slime based, but I couldn't tell you for certain what it is.
I mean, Taunok will continue to creep up behind. Poorly.
Just maybe keep a couple of steps behind me so we don't alert them all.
Right.
I mean, Taunok can see better in the dark, so what's he getting for a read on whatever this big thing is?
You see that this thing is iridescent, like he described. It's kind of just staying in place. Let's see how far you can.
Oh, and I can also see a thing that I'm pretty sure that Ivo can't see. Way over here.
Yeah, so you do see a white Luma kind of seems to be stuck in something shimmery, and she looks terrified.
Terrified, but moving, struggling.
It's trying to struggle, but seems really stuck.
There appears to be a way to the north, but I can't really see past the main chamber of the room.
Right? My audio just totally freaked out. Like I lost you a second ago. I think it's fixed now.
Okay.
Okay, did you hear what I say about the Luma?
No, I asked my question and like you said like 2 words and then it cut out.
Oh, okay. So you see the Luma appearing to be quite freaked out. She can't really move too well. She seems to be stuck to the rock wall.
Okay. Staying quiet though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Taunok's like, Ivo! Ivo! Gestures him back. And if Ivo moves back, just kind of takes his shoulder and points towards what to Ivo, I'm assuming, just looks like a dark cavern on the opposite side of the room. Says,
I see our little friend in there.
Yeah, I can't see all the little nooks and crannies. I can see a path to the north, but if she's stuck, we may have to deal with these slimes.
Yeah, it looks like that big whatever it is almost right directly in the way. She's
Well,
pretty well stuck too, but she's staying quiet.
just
Moving. Alive.
It may be worthwhile if everyone moves up to here. I might be able to get into that north part of the cavern, so we're not all in one space.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll go back. I'll tell the others.
and Taunok will thump, thump, thump.
And Ivo, you do notice the sticky slimes coming nearer as if to investigate.
we found our missing Luma, but there's a bunch of stuff in the way. A few different types of slimes. You might want to back up so we can
Okay,
make a plan.
I back up.
Yeah, back the way we came, kiddo. Go ahead.
Back.
Yeah.
It,
What's up,
looks,
Ivo?
it seems like one or two of the smaller slimes are coming this way.
Well, wonderful. If we can get them to follow us away, maybe we can deal with them and split it up.
I'll keep him interested if you want to go set up.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'll set something up at the fork.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just take a dagger out and just not like dig it into the ground and pull it side to side, but just make a slightly audible like scraping on the ground. Just try and keep their attention.
Yeah, you see them kind of vibrate as if they are interested in what's going on. One of them comes closer.
Maybell, how's your mace right now?
How is my mace right now?
Kind of sticky, but still usable.
Okay.
Mhm.
Gross, but good.
Didn't like burn it or anything like that other one did?
Doesn't seem so.
Okay, well, we got company coming. I'm gonna hang out in this cavern and catch them on their way by. You should all probably head back towards the river. I was leading them back to us. We can spring an ambush. They don't seem that smart.
You all might want to start manoeuvring
Yeah,
now.
go.
And I'd like to ready an action for when it takes another movement closer.
Yep. And it will do that now. So you can do your attack and then we'll go into initiative.
Yep, I will throw a dagger at it, and again, luckily because of patient, such a fun skill that is. It's an advantage.
When we were building characters, I was looking like that. I was like, man, that'd be great for a rogue.
Dude, it's not even that. It's like I think it's like hunter's training or woodland hunter. I get to ignore three quarters cover.
Yep, it's the slightly worse part of sharpshooter. And advantage as long as you're using your reactions, which rogues almost never use anyway at this level.
Hey.
Oh, that's right. 1 second. I just realized, I'm pretty sure initiative counts as something I have disadvantage on.
It's an ability check.
Ah.
Yep. Big ol' 4.
Don't
It's
worry.
through the -1, though.
Yep. You did better than the slime.
Oh, I love oozes. They're some of my favorite monsters to run.
They're so sticky. I like
They're
them as
so
well.
sticky and slow. And then they break everyone's equipment.
I'm just putting the others in the turn order for light off. Okay, you see the one that Ivo attack kind of shudder a bit and vibrate. And it does seem to take half the damage. And go ahead, Maybell.
I would like to actually use my crossbow and fire at the slime. Once I come around the corner a bit. Probably got some cover, but I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Yeah, you do still hit and injure it pretty good.
Then I will back up and mind my own business. Next.
Next is Big Slime. He's just going to stay right there. And then this slime will follow where his buddy is going. And I vote.
I'll stay where I am, but I will ready an action for when either of them move.
Volker.
I think he's currently not here.
No, I'm here.
Oh, we can.
So the one.
I assume you meant the closer one?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that hits. And you see part of its slimy body just kind of like freezing a bit and breaking off as it shudders. And this one will come forward one and attack Ivo.
I will throw my ready dagger.
Yep. And you hit with slightly less damage.
Minimum damage. That is sad.
Yeah, minimum on the sneak attack as well.
Yeah.
It hurts.
And it attacks Ivo. And I assume misses because it hit for a 6.
I would certainly hope so.
Okay. Now.
Well, Tanok did not want to enter melee with these, but given that it's here now, he's going to move up a little bit. I have a logistics question.
Mhm.
So actually, you know what? No, I'm just gonna do it the way I know works, even if it's not as good. Ivo's going to, or Taunok's going to attempt to shove the slime back 5 feet,
Okay.
which is athletics on my end.
This works the way you're hoping it works.
At disadvantage still, but hey.
Oh yeah, he moves it, but he loses the feathers.
Yeah, you move it and now make a DC, make a strength check to see if you can pull yourself out.
Check or save.
Check. And no, you are currently stuck with your wrists in sticky slime.
That is fine, because I wanted to move up with it anyway. So it is shoved up to there, and that's my action and all that good stuff, which means that is Taunok's whole turn.
This slime stakes around in the cavern, but just move a little bit ahead. Maybell.
Seemed to work the first time, so I'm gonna come back around this corner and shoot a second time. Yeah, cool.
And yeah, you're
And
able to hit it.
Yeah. And then I will back up and call it a turn.
Okay, big boy still stays there. This slime will come a bit forward toward his friend. And Ivo.
seeing that Tarnak is currently
Wrist deep in a slime ball.
yeah, I was thinking of a different way to say that, but I just don't think it's worth it. Yeah, if that's the case, he'll just throw another dagger at it. This will just be normal, so to-do.
Yep, you hit it, and with that, this slime is down.
I'm gonna move to here and cunning action hide.
Yep, make your stealth check. Pretty good. Volker.
Magic missiles. Almost perfect again.
Just I'll say, can you only roll 5s for that, please?
Just forever.
When it really
Okay.
matters, I'll roll 1s.
Yeah, when you hit it with the magic missile, some of the slime like breaks us off of it and kind of lands over there in a sticky mess. Taunok,
Volker
your
just kinda
hands.
chuckle.
Taunok, your talons are now very sticky.
Very sticky, but are they free?
Yeah, I would say now that it's down, you're able to move about as you want. You just have a bunch of slime guts hanging off
Alright.
your hands.
Ugh. Yeah, no, don't like that. But hey, in for a penny, in for a pound. Taunok's gonna move up. And he is gonna make an unarmed attack against this slime.
Go ahead. Yeah, you are able to attack it. Now make a DC or just make a strength check.
Can do.
And
15.
you're able to pull away.
Oh, but you see, I'm also going to use my bonus action to try to grapple it.
Okay, go ahead.
Ooh, I imagine it's probably going to succeed.
Yep. You do not grapple the sticky slime.
This one is surprisingly bouncy.
I'm not stuck to you. You're not stuck to me.
Yeah.
And this one continues making its way towards the group. Maybell.
I feel like I get a pretty good shot from here. Ooh.
Yeah, you do hit it. And with that, this one is also down.
And no one's looking too
The bolt
mucky, right?
ricochets into a wall.
Do my companions look particularly beat up at all? Companions.
No.
On a scale of 1 to 20, of 0 to 22, I'm about a 17.
Yeah, a 0
Nice.
to a 15, I'm a 14. I'm pretty good.
I don't think I've ever been hit
Alright.
in this campaign, so
Hey,
Good, I'm doing my job.
yeah, I was like, keep that plot armor going. All right, yeah, this will be the end of my turn.
Yeah. Big boy, and then this one gone. It goes. Is it gonna go? Okay, Ivo.
Okay, Ivo will start his movement back in through.
Oh, and sorry, I forgot to mention, purple line is difficult terrain because it's sticky.
Awesome.
I dig it.
I will use my cunning to dash. I'll go up against that wall there. 45. If I throw it at the slime, does it know where I am?
If you throw what, sorry?
If I throw a dagger at it, does it know where I am?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm currently stealthed. It's a weird question.
Stealth, but also no longer behind any sort of cover. So yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
But yeah, that's fine.
What? I'm just curious. What do these slimes even use for sight? Is it like blind sight?
Yeah, it is.
Lovely.
Say it has to be.
Either that
Tremor
or
sense,
tremor
we could do that
sense.
too. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep hold of my last dagger because the rest of them are stuck in slimes. I'll draw the short bow and ready for either one of these two to come closer.
I will ready Ray of Frost if I see anything.
I don't know.
Townok will try to move up through the slime, wade his way through the stickiness. Oh no, the big one moved. I don't like that.
Why do you think I didn't get any closer?
I assumed it was because of the difficult terrain.
Oh no, I
And because you were leaving me a space.
still had 5 feet worth of movement.
And from there, Townok is just gonna take a second since he can't get any closer, and he is going to strap on a shield.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
The slime is gonna come up and Ivo, go ahead.
Okay, my patience.
Pretty good. And it's gonna attack Tauna.
AC 16.
Why do these all suck? It rolled a 9. And Maybell.
I mean, you are allowed to fudge dice rolls if you need.
That
We can't see them.
is true.
Unless you set them up that way, like I did once, and then tried to fudge them, and that didn't go over well.
30. And that's just like standing in the slime corpse where it's tingly. And I'm gonna try to shoot that slime.
Go ahead. You hit it. It's
Cool.
got several arrows just sticking in its slime body now. And then the big
And-
boy. Oh, sorry, you wanted to do something
Nope.
else.
Nope. I was just thinking that's the end of my movement. You're good.
Okay. And big boy slime's going to move up closer a bit. Ivo.
Well, luckily we do have a slime right in front of Townok, so this time I'll just take a normal shot.
I'm assuming at the little slime?
Yes, for now, for now. Until I decide to
Okay.
shoot Townok in the back of the head.
Okay. Volker. Was that to little slime or big
Sorry.
slime?
I forgot I was muted. Yeah, for the little one.
Oh. And Tauna.
All right, there's still a slime right in front of him. So, you know what? Townok does not want to get stuck again, and this thing's already taken a couple hits. He's going to draw his trident and stab it with that.
Go ahead.
Where was he keeping that one hidden?
E.
And with that, you actually miss.
Ooh. Well, he's here. That's his turn.
Somehow its pseudopods just kind of.
It just got frozen. It kind of shrunk off the big chunk in the front.
Mm-hmm. And the sticky slime goes for Taunok again.
This thing.
And I think 17 hits.
17 is just a hit.
4 damage.
4, you said?
Yeah.
Fair.
Mabel.
And that one little one is still up and kicking, so it deserves another bolt. Oh, that one
And
probably missed.
Yeah, that one flies over its head.
Oh, shucks.
Watch where you're shooting that thing.
Trying. That's it for me.
Big boy will just squidge its way over there. Ivo.
Ivo, with his movement, action, and cunning action, is going to disengage and sprint over here.
Okay. And I assume disengage works for both enemies?
It does, yes.
Okay. Ooh.
And that's around 50-ish. And that's me.
Okay.
I guess I'll Ray of Frost the little guy again.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and with that, you freeze and the entire thing is encased in ice as it's gone.
Nice.
How not? Only big boy is left.
I was going to say, frustrated with the trident and seeing Ivo run into the room like a fool, Taunok is going to throw the trident to the ground and step up to the big boy and try to sink his talons into it.
Yes, the fool for getting out of the kill door.
And with that, you actually miss.
Ooh, okay. In that case, Taunok's going to use his bonus action to second wind.
Ooh.
Back to full
Maybe.
health.
Nice.
My entire health.
You recovered a Volker.
Should we start measuring them in Volker units?
I mean, it's a unit of 10. It's pretty easy to do the math.
Yeah. Oh no, I just lost 7/10 of a Volker.
Mabel?
Ah, there we go. I can see people again. Put myself in this little nook and I'm going to shoot.
You just hit, and again, you notice that the damage isn't as much.
Darn it.
Well, we know it's AC now.
Lime.
Shifting slime attack. It's gonna go for Town Knock. You are the closest thing.
Yep, totally makes sense.
23, I assume, hits.
I would say so.
You take 5 acid damage and then make a acrobatics or athletics check as the pseudopod starts to crawl around you. And you're able to avoid it. Whoops.
Ooh, that burns.
I have a go ahead.
I'll move around with my movement. I will draw back and attempt to shoot it in its front, back, side, top, bottom.
Go ahead. You hit.
And with my
And
cunning action, I will move up to here.
And what you see before you, the Luma is looking at you with freaked out eyes, pleading. And oh no. Okay, I'll remember not to pass again, but it's Volker's turn.
Last spell slot. Let's roll my ones now. Oh, wrong one. That was mage armor.
I would
Blow
like
that.
to, I would like to throw some mages at it, please.
Yeet.
Still pretty
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
2 5.
Sweet. And Tauna.
Well, Townok's gonna try to grab it again.
You hit. Damage.
Sweet.
And you wanted to attempt a grapple?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That 9 is not promising.
Yep, it was able to kind of curve around you and escape the grapple.
Fair enough. Well, that is Townok's turn.
Maybell.
I feel concerned. I cannot see Ivo.
I can. He's fine. Shoot this thing.
Okay, yep. Shoot.
And
Miss.
the yeah.
Yep. Yep, that's it.
And you notice the slime kind of shiver and shake as it splits into 2.
Ah, yes.
Just wait
Agnab
for
it.
that.
My favorite part of all the slime fights.
Ah,
This is why I love them. Oozes are so fun.
well, this is so far
So
going wildly
dynamic.
better.
I like when you
Yeah.
can't see them and they're on the ceiling and they drop down on your head. That's still like that.
Yeah.
And this one's gonna go forward. I'm just gonna make them both go on the same turn. First one on the top attacks Taunok, I assume it misses with a 10.
Yep. Aiming for a 16.
Bottom one hits with a 16. So that just hits, I
Oh.
believe, and you take 6 damage. And then again, make a acrobatics or athletics check.
That exhaustion
And-
has not mattered at all today.
With that, though, you are restrained.
Ooh, restrained. Aha!
As-
Yikes.
That's less fun.
As this bottom slime is now curling all its pseudopods all over you.
Some people have all the luck.
Ivo.
What will it take to cut this one out? Is it a case of like well and truly slimed, or just
She's pretty well slimed. You can make an intelligence check to figure out what you can do.
I don't
You're
know.
not sure.
It's a big old ball of goop.
If that's the case, I'll free action. We'll get you out as soon as possible. Just hang on. And he'll turn around and shoot a pseudopod.
Go ahead. Which one are you aiming for?
The Tonic one.
Okay. So, yep, you're able to hit it.
Just for the minor fact that if a natural one, I'm just end up shooting Tonic.
Volker.
I'm officially in Ray of Frost mode, so I'll shoot at this one. Nope.
And it flies over the slime's question mark head. Taunok.
I'm supposed to be the one grabbing people.
Taunok is going to attack not the one attached to him, but the other one.
Okay, I believe you have disadvantage on attack rolls while
This is
restrained.
true. A 9 is a miss, I'm assuming.
Yep.
I'm going to action surge and try that again.
Okay.
Yeah, I just need you to be up there while and that's my
A 10 is probably also a miss.
Yep.
All right, then that's Taunok's turn.
Yeah, I just need you there so I can get a sneak attack, but
Maybell.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick look at Taunok. How is he looking?
Scale to 0 to 22, about an 11.
Oh, okay.
Volker +1.
In that
Slightly
case-
more than a Volker.
Oh shit! What's Volker at?
Full
Very
health.
level. Full health. Okay. Whew.
Yeah, but I'm 10, so that's the joke.
Okay. Just making sure. Want to make sure I'm hearing people correctly. In that case, I would like to healing word. Tonic. Sorry, it's not for very much.
Hey, half a Volker's half a Volker.
And then shoot my crossbow.
Okay, which one are you aiming for?
The one directly in front.
Okie dokie.
Then I'll scoot my butt back.
Okay, bottom one with Taunok will attack with
Advantage.
with 6 damage.
Lovely.
And top one will start crawling up the wall and go this way for Maybell.
Nope. Not happening.
That's why I aimed for that one. I wanted to grab it.
I mean,
Does 16 hit?
Actually, does it moving away provoke my opportunity attack?
Good question.
Does it if you're restrained? That I don't know.
Restrain does not stop me from making them. I just would have disadvantage.
Okay, go ahead.
Not that it
Mhm.
matters.
Nope. You try to weakly go at it, but one of the pseudopods is around your arm.
Blast it up!
Maybell, does 16 hit?
No.
Okay. Ivo.
Ivo will continue to shoot a short bolt at Talon's slimy friend.
Go ahead. And that unfortunately misses.
Well, shit.
Okay.
This one.
And yeah, you're able to hit it. And with that, the slime shifts from its iridescent color to a icy blue color.
I don't have any flame spells, guys.
Town up.
Townok can only reach one of them, so he's going to try to grab it back.
Two can play at this game.
Yeah, you're able to hit it.
Yay! That's it. That's his whole turn, because I'm still restrained.
Oh, bad.
Maybell.
Can't say I'm entirely happy with how much Talonuk here is getting hurt. So I'll try for another healing word. It ain't much, but I'd like him to stay up.
Yeah, more than half a Volker.
Yeah.
I love that.
You
so
have
easy
healed
to
me
measure.
for as much health as I had the last time you healed me now.
Perfect.
Slightly more than a whole Volker.
And I would like to drop my crossbow and free item interaction, take out my mace, and then swing with my mace.
Yeah, you do hit.
And that will be my turn.
Okay, bottom one first with Taunok. And does 17 hit?
Just barely.
7 damage.
Alright. I'm at 9.
And then top one will go for Maybell. And I assume 10 doesn't hit at all.
No.
Okay. I vote.
I'm gonna continue to try and shoot Talonuk.
Hey.
Yeah, you hit. Pretty good damage.
Yeah, well, for now, until at least this one's dealt with, just gonna try and stay next to the researcher to keep her calm.
Volker.
Like it would have mattered if I hit anyway.
Nope. Count up.
So this is the first time I've gotten to do this in this campaign. Because I'm a
Suplex?
grappler, and I start my turn grappling the slime, it automatically takes damage.
Nice.
A whole 1 bludgeoning, which I'm assuming gets reduced to 0, but still. Taunok's just gonna keep digging into the only one he can reach.
And unfortunately, you are unable to.
Mm-hmm. That's the turn.
Maybell.
Pretty splat when the mace attack.
Yeah, you just hit this boy. Okay.
Yep. Then I'm gonna. Yep. Done. Yeah.
Okay. The one after Taunok. 13, I assume, doesn't hit.
Nope.
And then the one for Maybell. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
You take 5 damage and then make an acrobatics or athletics check.
All right. I gotta scoot that up a little bit. Here we go. Oh, that's weird. Do a little boop. And then acrobatics or athletic.
Yep, you're able to avoid getting restrained by the slime that's currently sticking to the wall and trying to grab you.
Ugh. Gross.
Ivo.
I'm going to continue to try and shoot him.
Yep. Unfortunately, missing.
God, definitely good damage rolls, but yeah.
Taunok's just rolling around on the cave floor with it.
Just imagine you two are just like hugging each other.
You do you.
I picture Taunok repeatedly just trying to grab this thing and having it like squish out of his hand every time because it's slime.
Volker.
I'm gonna try something stupid because I can. Has to make the one in front of Maybell has to make a wisdom saving throw or be enthralled by me.
Enchantment
Ooh.
wizards are so fun. Ha! I'm so
Yeah,
excited
it-
for you.
Fuck.
It rolls a -1 wisdom saving throw because it's not wise, and it is enthralled.
Cool.
Incapacitated, invisibly dazed.
It falls off the wall. It's there now.
So now we can try to kill the other one while it's being enthralled.
Nice.
I just imagine it's like one of them snake charmed slime things just wiggling in front of Volker.
I figured it was appropriate for me since I already have, other skills like appraising eye and stuff like that. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go full on with my charisma and ability to convince people to do things.
Enchanter is
working.
such a fun and underplayed subclass of wizard. It's so good.
Taunok.
I'm still wrestling with an ooze. So first of all, automatic grapple damage. Hey, lovely again. And then try to grab it.
Yep. Wait, yeah, you're able to hit.
I'm already grappling it, so I'm not going to use my bonus action to try to grapple it again, which means that's my turn.
Maybell.
What should I do, Volker?
Check the other one.
Okay. And I'm gonna swing.
And you hit.
Yep. And I. 3.
And oh, you want to do something else?
No.
Okay, bottom slime is gonna keep attacking. Did it? Okay, there it is. Does 18 to hit.
Yep.
7 damage. And then top slime.
I think he's currently incapacitated.
Does it get to make a save?
Nope.
Okay.
Volker just
Oh,
has
yeah.
to keep using his action every turn to keep it up.
Okay. So this slime is just dancing in front of Volker.
Clarinet out, it's dancing.
I vote.
I shall continue to attempt to murder Volker.
Yeah, you're able to hit it. And
The
the
one
slime,
Minimum damage again.
you can see the slime, it almost looks like it's having trouble keeping itself together. Volker.
I'm gonna use my action to keep it enthralled.
Oh. How not?
Same old, same old. Hey. Actually did some damage to it this time. Still up though, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
Given that that was more successful, he's just gonna try to punch it this time.
Yeah. How would you like to
Disadvantage.
do it? But
Disadvantage.
it's still 24,
so it's
isn't
still, yeah, so it's still 24, but it's only 8 damage, not 14.
it? That is A-okay. How would you like to do it?
Oh, like that
Nice.
is squeezing it, finally gets it wrestled around like almost under one arm, almost like it's in a headlock, and just brings a fist down on it and just pops it like a balloon, splatters it all over the cave.
Roast.
Yeah, you have one super messy slime.
Kind of like straightens up, looks around, sees one by Volker just grooving, vibing over there. You okay?
Volker's just staring.
Right. But that's his whole turn. Ow.
And Maybell.
I guess I turn around and go to hit this again. And I miss.
Probably for the best.
Yeah. Shifting slime, it's doing its dancing, wiggles, Ivo.
Well, considering the rest of the party is dealing with a single one, I'm going to attempt to try and remove some of the slime.
Yeah. Go ahead. You can make a dex check or a sleight of hand check.
I think I'll do a sleight of hand. Wow.
Yeah, you're very slowly, carefully cutting away at the sticky slime that's on her. You do cut some of her feathers, but you haven't injured her. And she's still pretty covered.
Yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing for the next while.
Volker.
I mean, considering I don't have a great chance of doing a ton of damage, I'm just going to keep this up so that somebody else can hit it for harder than I can.
Okie. Count off.
Since the thing looks distracted, Taunok will step away a bit. think he can make it to there with only one difficult terrain space. And then he is going to draw out his crossbow again, hold a shot so that he will shoot the next time something hits the slime, and call over his shoulder at Ivo, if you're done making introductions, we could still use a hand.
Well,
And that'll be
there's
his turn.
3 of you, 1 of me. Figure it out.
I guess I would like to just come around and take out my crossbow.
Okay, that's it. Is that all you wanted to do?
Yeah, I guess. Since I don't really understand what's going on here with the whole vibing.
Yep. Dance, dance, wiggle, vibe, vibe. Ivo.
Continue to try and free the researcher.
Yeah, make another sleight of hand check. Yep, you cut free some more of her. You seem to be doing a better time this time around. You think that she's almost out, but not quite there.
Just a little bit more. You'll be out.
Looker.
So so that I'm clear, I held this thing so that it could be attacked, and then the 2 people left the wizard standing right next to it, and then I'm supposed to attack it? Is this the plan?
I
I
am
don't
at
understand what's going on, man.
a fifth of a Volker, and I am ready to shoot as soon as I'm not the one who makes it attack.
I'm gonna try and stab it with the dagger.
Oh yeah, you stab it with the dagger.
That would trigger my held action as well.
Yeah, go ahead. You also hit, and this one is also down. You have done it. You are out of combat.
Nice.
All slimes have been destroyed. Everywhere is kind of sticky and gross.
I'm kind of sticky and gross. Ow!
Well,
Mm.
do you
Oh,
mean,
the burning feels really good.
do you mean in general or just now?
Oh, yeah. Keep having your little play date over there. The rest of us are just killing monsters.
And with that, you're able to free her. She still has some stickiness on her, but she's free now. And she says, "Oh, thank you so much for that. Oh, this was quite the journey. Oh boy."
Yeah, generally it's not a good idea to go into caves by yourself.
I just really wanted to. Oh. And she kind of runs over as well as she can, still partially sticky. If she goes, there she goes. Please, we need to collect some of this.
Tanok just
And
looks at her, looks at the floor, starts scraping what's left of it off his feathers.
Yeah, I was saying I'm gonna try to help scrape whatever goo is still stuck on town, like that way he
I was
stops
gonna say,
burning.
since Taunok literally wrestled it to death, I'm assuming like at least half of that thing is on him.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do my best to scrape it off. And if if Bright Spark has any vials that she's holding out, happily drop it into her vials.
Yep, she's got several vials that she holds out to you guys. Oh, this is so exciting. Thank you so much.
Sure, how do you want me to collect it?
Oh, yep, just shovel it in there. Perfect, perfect. This is amazing. Oh, oh, and some of the other one as well. Not the sticky one. I don't need that. And she runs to the other one to try to get some of that too. She's just hopping over the slime trails. Is it safe to come out? Endo looks around the corner.
Yeah, you're set, kiddo. Come on in. Just mind the bird lady. She's new.
Oh, thank you all for saving me. This is great. Hopefully this way, the magistrate won't be too angry. I've got some things for him. Some things for my research too. And she starts to giggle and clap her Howlin' hands.
Yeah, lovely. Just peachy. Exactly what we wanted to hear. Let's go.
We can probably hold off for a second. Let's make sure nothing's stuck in this room.
Yeah, you can make an investigation check.
Also, need to recover all of my daggers.
Yeah, the sticky slimes aren't like acidic or anything, so you're able to pull them out. And although they are sticky, they can be used again. And Volker, what you find is a magnifying glass that you think is worth around 10 gold, a handful of gems that you think is worth around 40 gold, as well as a handy dandy nest charm, which I will share with all of you. I assume you can all see that.
Yes.
That is intriguing. Interesting.
Well, Volker will hold on to the gems and the magnifying glass for now, but he doesn't asks if anybody wants this nest charm.
Certainly a nice little piece of craftsmanship.
Hey, are we safe for now?
I mean, if you want, I can have a look down some of the halls, see if there's anything there.
And Kenna chimes in, well, that's the only big one I saw. Shifting slimes aren't that common around here.
Miss Brightspark, you really shouldn't be pursuing slimes of this sort on your own.
I suppose it was a little bit foolish, but I really needed shifting slimes for my research, and no one was coming out with me. Probably because of the whole bandits and fire and stuff, but I really needed that shifting slime.
And also the fact that you kind of almost got eaten by slime.
That is true, but you all saved me. The magistrate sent you, probably, didn't he?
Yes, but if
Well-
he had been any later, you would not be you.
Also, to be fair, he gave us the option to do something else instead, so you weren't exactly a high priority lady.
Oh. Well, hopefully I'm bringing back some shifting slimes. They're a bit rarer, and hopefully he doesn't get too mad.
Given the other option he gave us, that sounds like the odds might not be in your favor.
Dear.
Yeah, he does sound particularly homicidal.
That's not really like him. He's really smart, a good researcher. I don't know why he would want to kill somebody.
That is not mutually exclusive.
And she just kind of tilts her head to the side, like, oh.
Well, it doesn't seem to be any more slimes around us, so we could start making our way out.
Oh, thank you so much for coming. Got my research, I was saved. All worked out in the end.
Luck was definitely on your side.
And yeah, you're able to make your way back out of the cavern without any issue. The slimes don't really attack you unless you provoke them, so you're all good.
Definitely
Nice.
not provoking any slimes.
Once we're outside, I would like to elect that the party take a breather, even with the new Luma, and I would like to use Blessing of the Hearth.
Yeah, a breather sounds nice.
Oh, are you gonna make something yummy? And Endo jumps up and down.
Always. So I dig through my rations, enough for all of us, and I'd like to scout a little bit and see what I can pull up from the local area that's nibbly.
Yeah, you do find mainly around the area fungi. Whole lot of various types of mushrooms.
Sure. Bring back a bunch of mushrooms.
Yeah, I think Ivo will just slink off over to Volker and quietly ask him. So, did you find anything in that cave?
He found this magnifying glass, some gems, and that thing that I showed to everybody.
Oof. So I say if you keep hold of it, it'll help get towards some more spells.
You know, gems themselves are worth money just by themselves. We don't have to worry about that. But I could sell this magnifying glass.
Just depends on if anyone's interested in a portable branch. Kind of a weird one.
I'm not really sure what it's about.
Maybe those who are missing the living on a perch.
Might help Talnok since he's a little scared of heights and water and bridges and things.
He seems to get over it if you just call him a chicken. But yeah, if you see anything lying around, I'll see if it's worth passing on to you to sell.
Oh, works for me.
Head back over to the half, but we'll look for some food.
Yep.
Yeah.
Townok will munch a bit and mostly just spend time wiping goop off of himself. Like a rag or something. See how this goes.
I'll just use Arcane Recovery to get one spell slot back.
Yeah, roll your hit dice, and anyone who wants to know how to get that slime off easily can also roll an intelligence check.
I will use the Blessing of the Hearth on that second.
Heck yeah. Nope. I have no idea. Miss Bryce Park, would you like to help me remove the slime bits from my companion?
Oh yeah, I can help that a little bit. It's a little bit tough with sticky slime, isn't it?
Yeah,
Is there a trick?
sorry about taking some of your feathers there.
Oh no, it's all right. It's all right. It happens. Let me see. Is there a trick? Unfortunately, I don't know it myself. I've usually just end up pulling a few feathers.
Hmm.
I mean, we take the hour. Town Hawk is now at 2 Volkers again, so
While I'm cooking, if there are any nuts in my pack, I would like to make a nut butter,
Yep.
just by adding some water and like creaming whatever nuts I have. And I'd like to try to apply it to Townuk's feather, like just a couple experimental swipes to see if like the oils from the nut butter would help remove the sticky slime.
Yep, that
I-
does help.
I mean, there are certainly a few loose feathers to experiment on.
Yeah. Then seeing that it works, Townuk, it's gonna sound stupid, but stay still. I'm gonna help.
And Kenna just kind of like
And
puts a fist
how
down on her hand, like, oh,
exactly do you plan to do that?
I'll show him by
As
demonstrating.
he sits
that-
very still, but watches her very closely.
I will demonstrate taking some nut butter on one of his loose feathers with slime still stuck on it, and how it kind of comes off with the application of the nut butter.
Oh, great! So the next time they come back, I can be delicious.
No, it's not what I meant. I just oh you
Just get it over with.
right. And I will very carefully go through his feathers as delicately as possible, trying to keep his dignity intact and remove it. All the slime I can get with what I have.
yep, you are able to go through and methodically pull slime off of him. And Kenna kind of claps and is like, oh, that's a wonderful trick as she applies some to her own feathers.
Just as
And,
a,
and Endo kind of hops up and down and gets excited about nut butter.
yeah, Ivo will just lean in and say to Endo just loud enough for Townek to hear. And this is how you season chicken.
I think he's gonna
Why,
taste
you-
really good. Belle, can I have some of the nut butter?
Yeah, of course, kiddo. Here.
No, wait, no.
Yep,
wait,
he's
no.
gonna take some nut butter and lick his hand.
Yeah, as long as it's like Town Hawk will make sure it's not the stuff that's currently like mixed with goop, but any of it that is like reasonably sequestered away from the rest. Like, yep, go for it, kid.
And he will do that. He is sticking his hands in nut butter and licking his hands very happily.
All right. Yep. So people get to have a proper meal. People are de-slimed with nut butter. Radical.
Could I ask you to escort me back to Winnowing Reach? I would really appreciate it.
That's the plan, lady.
Perfect.
Tell me about your research.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm investigating shifting slimes. They're really interesting because when you hit them with a magic spell, they actually become immune to it for, I think it's about an hour. It's really cool.
Oh. Look at Volker.
And she's just chatting away about shifting slimes and their applications to like magic defense.
That's exactly where my mind went.
Taunok just kind of nods along, but rolls his eye visibly whenever anyone tries to make eye contact with him other than the researcher.
At this point, it's getting towards nighttime.
Should probably head back, yeah? Or are we just setting up camp here?
Oh, I thought we were like talking as we started heading back. Like once everyone was all good for eating and de-slimed.
Well, depends on how far away from Winnowing Reach we are. We could just travel until we get there.
We did say we were going to make that other stop on the way, too.
True.
Another stop? There's just the boardwalk, isn't there?
No. Odd question.
Hmm?
How do you feel about wild magic?
Oh, I find it quite fascinating. Why? Do you know how to do it?
Me? No. Lord Karras takes care of me. We have a friend. That the magistrate frowns upon her.
Oh, wait. Do you mean the witch?
Hedge, lovely, very lovely.
I have bought some potions from her before. It was a long time ago, though I haven't seen her for a while. I didn't realize she was back.
Keep it secret, but we'd like to swing by her place on the way back. But if you've bought potions, you must be cool.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
Yay!
It's like a son of a drug. You're not a cop, are you? You have to tell us if you're a cop.
It's in the rules, man. You have to follow the rules because you're a cop.
Pretty much.
And yeah, you're able to walk down the boardwalk, then turn yourselves left at the part where you found the boardwalk to make your way back towards Penny's home. And I think with that, you're at a good place to stop.
Cool.
Yay.